want to do a second discussion question, and this question really, I want to focus on just the existence of God. Is there a God? Is there a definite way? Is there proof that we can say there's a God? As we talk about the Bible, many problems with the Bible, many problems that people have with God is that they say, well, I don't think that you can prove that there's a God. There's no scientific proof. And so we want to say that that's not true. It's not that it's faith versus science. That's not an accurate statement. In fact, both take faith, science and faith. Science cannot always answer definitively all the questions of life. Science is really a systemized knowledge derived from observation, study, and empirical evidence, that which you can see. Observational science, we can drop science down into two categories, observational science and historical science. Observational science is to observe something, to experiment, and then to draw conclusions. Historical science is to consider things that have happened in the past, but they cannot be verified in the same way. And for Christians, we cannot see the past, but God was there, and He gave us a record, and so we can trust it. I want to give one example of historical science. If we were to talk about our Statue of Liberty, the Statue of Liberty is a copper statue. It's given by the people of France, and it was designed by sculptor Frederick Auguste. It is 151 feet and 1 inch. It was dedicated on October the 28th, 1886. But how do we know that that's true? Well, by observational science, you could measure the height, and you could test the composition. You could get a crane to take you to the top, and you could measure from the base to the top of the torch, and you could verify that it is, in fact, 151 feet and 1 inch. You could do some metallic test and find out that the composition of the metals that make up the Statue of Liberty is, in fact, copper. But for the fact that it was sculpted by Frederick Auguste, that can't be proven. The fact that it was given to us by France can't be verified. You cannot do an experiment to prove either of those things. You must rely on historical documents that are outside of observable science. God has given us a historical document. He's given us His Word, the Bible. And by the Bible, we can verify those things that are outside of science. Just as we believe facts about the Statue of Liberty, we can believe that creation is true and that God exists and His Word is a verifiable document. I trust that this helps and it prompts some discussion about this question of the existence of God and faith versus science. Can it be proven that God exists?